Ladies and gentlemen, we are quickly closing in on Season 1 of Modern Warfare 3, Zombies, and of course, Warzone is making its return within Season 1 as well. And with it, I cannot believe this, but we have so many leaks revolving around Season 1. We have our weapons, we have operators, we have our main battle pass operator, but on top of that, we have other operators that are going to be coming in bundles and weekly events. There is going to be more weekly events, like we got the Makarov event this week. There's more of that coming, and a lot of it is leaked. And what is crazy about this is the Season 1 update isn't even out yet. That is generally when we get these big, massive leaks, but they've already come out. There seems to be leaks for seasons after seasons, not just Season 1. And in this video, we are going to go over all of those. We have The Walking Dead coming into the game. We've got the boys. We've got Nolan from the campaign. We have new weapons, new maps, new modes, everything in between. And in this video, we're going to be going over all of it. But before I do, let me first tell you about today's video sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Ridge. And if you don't know what Ridge is, they make the wallet that I use every day, where you push down at the bottom, your cards pop up at the top, and on the backhand side, there is either a strap or a clip to keep your money in there. Now, they are currently running a holiday sale that goes to December 20th, where you can save up to 30% off of your order. And all you have to do is click the link down below or go to ridge.com/ink. Now, Ridge also has something called a key case that works the same as their wallet, but with your keys. And on top of that, the version that you're looking at here is the Hyper Lime version, which also has a wallet that goes alongside it as well. Some of their other new items include the ceramic powder collection, but if you're getting this for yourself or maybe for a gift for someone else, they come in 30 plus different styles and colors. They're RFID blocking. You can fit up to 12 cards in them. And of course, they fit easily in your pockets, so you aren't carrying anything big and bulky around in there. So this is one of the best deals that they run year round. You can get up to 30% off your order simply by clicking the link down below or going to ridge.com/ink. And if you go over there and enter either your email or phone number, you can actually win yourself a free Ridge bundle worth $4,000. Go check them out, link down below, and thank you, Ridge, for sponsoring the video. Okay, so diving into the leaks. The first thing that I have to say about this is these are leaks, which means some of these might not come true, but a lot of them are. They are data mined leaks. They come from the game files, and sometimes these can be code names, sometimes they can just be delayed, or sometimes they can not come at all. However, I believe everything that we're talking about today is pretty solidified. It's pretty finalized within the game files. So I don't think you have to take too much of this with a grain of salt. Now, starting out with the weapons. As far as the weapons go, the ones that we are getting in Season 1 are the TAC Evolver, the Ram 7, the XRK Stalker, which is a sniper rifle, the ARX 160, which you've seen before in Call of Duty games, the HRM 90, which is going to be the mid-season weapon, and then my personal favorite, the one that I actually mentioned in a video, not expecting them to bring it forward, is the Anvil B, which is actually going to be the F2000, which, if you remember it from the original Modern Warfare 2, was one of the worst weapons of all time in Call of Duty. After this, we have our operators. So these are the ones that are specifically going to be related to Call of Duty. You'll see what I mean by that later on in the video. However, what we have here is Nolan. He is going to be our big named operator that is coming with the battle pass. He is, of course, the character that was working alongside Vladimir Makarov. He was captured within the campaign. I'm wondering if we're going to get a bit of information as to how he maybe escaped after the events of Modern Warfare 3. Maybe this will tie into the Makarov story moving forward, but he's going to be our main character. Then we have two others called Maestro and Ash. One of these is going to be the Black Cell character. Yes, Black Cell is making a return, but those are our three characters coming out at launch. So after this, we have our maps. Now, these were actually given to us by Sledgehammer, so we know that what is coming is Meat, Greece, Rio, and finally training facilities. So those are the maps that we know are coming in Season 1, but there's also a lot more that were data mined through the files. These include Arcade, Dubai, Fight Club, Kinetic, Seafort, Trident, and Venice. Now, those could be literally anything, but those are the names that are associated with the maps in the files. Now, moving into Zombies leaks, these are really cool, I must say. So first off, the wallet from DMZ is going to be making a return. We don't know whether these are going to be in Season 1 Reloaded, or later on, but they are all in the files, and the wallet is going to be coming back. So what that means is the essence that you gain in game, you are able to take out and bring into the next game with you, enabling you to like pack a punch weapons right away, buy perks right away, things along those lines. You're going to be able to carry forward your money on exfil. Speaking of exfils, exfil streaks are making a return from DMZ as well. Now, these are going to give you other perks, like, for example, starting out with extra essence. I believe the tier 9, so if you've done 9 exfils in a row, you start out with 5,000 essence in your stash, which is going to be on top of what you have in your wallet and you decide to bring in. So in other words, you're going to be able to level up and be into those higher tier zones even faster because of the exfil streaks and because of the wallet. You're going to need it because another thing that they're adding is a tier 4 difficulty. Now, I know a lot of you are going to be like, tier 3 is hard enough, but they're adding in ether portals and the dark ether as kind of a tier 4 zone. There's going to be a tier 4 pack-a-punch, things along those lines, and it's going to be even more difficult than we already have in tier 3. Of course, they're going to be adding in new schematics, and the ones that we know are, first of all, the new wonder weapon that they talked about within the blog post. Also, new perks. I believe the one that will probably be coming out with season 1, the one that's in the files, is Widow's Wine. We've seen that before in Zombies. And on top of that, apparently there's a schematic for the Blood Burner bike, which if you don't know what that is, it's that crazy bike that just destroys zombies. It's really powerful. Apparently there's a schematic coming for that as well. Then we have our events. So Codmas, or the holiday event, I'm not exactly sure what it's 100% called, is going to be coming. That is going to be our first event within the new season. Obviously, this is going to be a holiday theme event, and apparently Krampus is coming back. Don't know whether he's going to be in multiplayer, but I believe he is going to be in Warzone and in Zombies. And yes, he was super annoying before. He'll probably be even more annoying now, but there's going to be challenges associated with that, things that you can unlock, challenges you can complete to get those items. So that should be fun, but there's not just that. There's also other events coming as well. Once again, there's going to be another boys event returning, which is going to include A-Train and Firecracker as our operators. There's also a Walking Dead event, which I believe is themed around the new Walking Dead show titled The One Who Lives, and the characters going to be associated with that are Rick, of course, the main character for The Walking Dead. He'll be interesting, as well as Michonne, which is another one of the main characters from The Walking Dead. I haven't watched that show since like the second season, but it's pretty cool that they're adding this in. I was a big fan of the show back then, but I kind of just fell off of it. I think a lot of people did. And the third and final one that we know about is another Dune event that is coming. We had one in Modern Warfare 2. They're bringing back another one. Now, the thing that I'm going to say about this is I think it's pretty cool what they have done so far with the events. Almost every single week we have got a new event. We had the Call of Duty Endowment event. Then we had the Makarov event. Now we are moving into season 1. We are going to have season 1 events. We are going to have Christmas events. We're going to have Walking Dead, The Boys. And if they're adding these week after week, it just gives players a reason to come back week after week, unlock those items. And I think that is pretty cool. I want to see more of this continue. I know a lot of people aren't a fan of them adding these pop culture icons into the game. However, I do think the challenges and weekly events are a reason for people to keep coming back, grinding the game. And I like that. Whether you like these operators, these pop culture icons or not, I think having a reason to grind and play out the game is a big thumbs up. And if they put in free items like they have been, I think a lot of people are going to like it. Now, keep in mind, there is going to be bundles associated with these events. I'm sure there's going to be a Rick bundle. I'm sure there's going to be an A-Train bundle. And I'm sure those bundles are going to help you get through the events faster. But if they're adding in free content, that is free content. That is kind of my view on this one so far. So, ladies and gentlemen, those are all of the season 1 leaks. There was also a couple in there that I think are going to be coming later, like the F2000 and things like that. But I tried to get it out as quickly as possible, as painless as possible, so that you guys can know what is coming to the game. So if you enjoyed the video, it is always appreciated if you hit that like button. If you want to stay up to date on everything Call of Duty, make sure you subscribe, turn notifications on. Let me know what you think of season 1 down in the comments. I think so far what we are hearing actually sounds pretty promising, like they're putting a lot into the game, and the fact that the files are already there means they're ahead of schedule. So unlike other season 1s for Call of Duty, fingers crossed, I don't think this one's getting delayed. But like I said, let me know what you think down in the comments. Hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, peace. We are